Hello, people. This is your boy Splatterhouse reporting live, and I'm right now with Maha Kazmi, and she's been gracious enough to take out the time to get this interview done. So, Maha, how are you doing?
I'm fine and happy to be doing this interview.
Chalo, I'm very glad that you're happy, and apart from that, it's been a very big honor that you took out the time to get
Pleasure
this thing
is
done.
all mine.
So, tell us a bit about yourself. Like
Okay,
we already know the story that how you became a singer and all that. So, but some people don't know, so you can explain.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter. I always wanted to be a singer. I started off when I was really young. 11 years old was when I decided that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. When I was 15, 16 years old in O-levels, that's when one of my friends, he approached me. He said that I have an underground band and would you like to be the female vocalist for it? And I said, sure, because that was the first time that I was actually getting an opportunity to sing. And I don't remember what the underground band was called because it was really long time back. But yeah, that's how I started. We used to jam in one of the drummer's apartment actually, and it was near Seaview. And the songs were basically Guns N' Roses and a lot of other bands like Nirvana and stuff, and basically rock music. And after that, I formed my band with a bunch of musicians, and we performed at PACC at an underground gig. And I was really happy when I was on stage. That's what my, the first experience was like. And then I kind of realized that I wanted to drop out of school at one point when I completed my A-levels, and I wanted to sing for the rest of my life. And that didn't really work out. So I decided to apply abroad and go out and study finance, macroeconomics and management. Because at that point in my life I decided that shayad singing wasn't for me. Because there are a lot of things in the music industry that kind of initially dishearten you. For a newcomer, you don't know कि producer kaun hai, you have no contacts if you're not coming from the media, a family that is working in the media. Then I came back from Melbourne after completing my graduation, and Cornetto Music Icon happened. One of my friends, he said that you should send your demo to Shahi Hassan, and I did. And I got a call, I wasn't expecting it. And audition hua and I got selected as the backup vocalist.
Acha, so we all know that this happened, and you kind of, I'm sure no one is perfect, so I'm sure you gained a lot of criticism through all this. So, who supported you the most?
Actually, criticism कोई इतना खास आया नहीं. Luckily, with Nazar तो बिल्कुल नहीं आया. When I was about to upload my song on social media before the video was released, I imagine that when you put yourself out there as a public figure, there will be comments, कि गाना बहुत बकवास है and the singer doesn't know how to sing, yada yada. But for Nazar, the reviews were very positive for some reason. Everybody liked the song, and it was a good way to start off. Obviously, you can't expect कि हमेशा लोग तारीफ करें because there's so many people out there. Everybody has their own taste in music, and you can't expect everyone to like you.
Yeah, that's true. So, you studied in a university in Australia, Melbourne.
Yeah.
So, why choose finance? Why choose the business side?
At that point in my life, I wanted to stay back and work there. And according to the skills list of immigration, that's how things work. Accounting students,
Yeah,
doctors.
you gotta work, and
yeah, and it mainly depends on finding a job, and it's not easy for just a management graduate to find a job in Melbourne. But I missed my family. I missed Karachi. I missed our own Pakistani roots when I was there. I was having fun, but it wasn't something that I wanted to not a place I wanted to live for the rest of my life.
So, speaking about Pakistan, so what do you think about it now?
I think it's a beautiful country. It's beautiful people, amazing culture. At least for myself, I love it. बाहर बहुत अच्छी चीज़ें हैं. You've got your basic necessities. The electricity doesn't go out, etc. But the thing is that इधर की closeness, friends, people actually being worried about you when you're sick, and there's just this comfort level that I get here that I can't find abroad, because udhar sabki apni apni life hai, families, kids move out of their parents' house once they're 18, and here we can actually live with them, which is kind of nice, that
Yeah, so basically we're cultural in short.
we're very we're very cultural.
So, but unfortunately, nowadays situations have changed. I'm sure you've noticed. People are starting to change, and
When I came back to Karachi after 4-5 years, that's what I realized. I think people have become, everybody's thinking about themselves and less about others.
yeah. So, what would you like to say to them?
I think selfishness is not a good thing. Sometimes you think you're being smart, but selfishness is never good. It's about sharing, it's about caring, it's about being courteous, and that's what families teach their children, that's what schools and teachers teach their children. So I think you need to remember that part of yourself.
Yeah, that's true. So, when you came back to Karachi, uh, your first as you said, your first song was Nazar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you received no criticism. You received, I'm sure, but not that much.
Well, the only criticism I received was that it's not commercial enough. And
Ah.
maybe, you should come up with a song with a bhangra beat or something, but that's not what I want to do. I think an artist is not an entertainer. Being an entertainer is part of it on stage. You have to be a performer, but it's about what you like. When I feel something, I write a song. I turn my emotions into music.
So you've done, apart from that, you've done charity events as well, I'm sure.
Dil was a charity event for underwater schools.
Hmm.
So they were pretty much trying to raise some funds for it, and yeah, I performed for that.
Yeah. So basically, what do you feel that what has humanity lost? What do you feel?
I think in today's age, where people, especially in Pakistan, with religious extremism and stuff, people don't understand the difference between right and wrong and what is religiously right. Some things are just hearsay. A lot of people just listen ke isne ye baat keh di to chale Islam mein hoga. But it's not like that. Islam is a very tolerant religion, and kuch keh diya ya kuch sun liya, aisi baat nahi hoti hai. You need to do your own research. And secondly, people have to understand that the Prophet was very tolerant. So सोचना चाहिए, समझना चाहिए. जो चीज़ intellectually आपको सोच के आप believe करें, that is always better than blindly believing in things.
Yeah, that's true. So basically, I'm sure that right now, as we're speaking, there are a lot of artists trying to come up in different fields,
Yeah.
like graphics, finance, etc. Any message you want to give to them?
I think the message is that initially we start off because we love music or we love art, and somewhere we kind of forget, because struggle hota hai, and struggle isn't a bad thing, it's a very good thing. It teaches you good things and how to be strong and how to kind of never give up on things. My message would be कि tough है, because एक चीज़ extraordinary आपने ज़िंदगी में dream की है, मिलना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है, but it's good, you're dreaming big and you should always continue to dream big, and things will happen. Never to be disheartened, never to listen to what other people are saying, because initially it's not the noise, it's just your inner voice that you need to listen to.
Yeah, that's true. People need a kind of incentive or a motivational factor.
But that motivation should always be your music, your love for your art, and not fame, etc. Fame will come when you're kind of genuine to your own art, when you're sincere to it.
So when you talk about fame, I'm sure you haven't forgotten where you started and where you came from.
No, and obviously everybody wants recognition for their work. It's not something to be guilty about. Everybody wants to be famous, because it means कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग मेरा music सुन रहे हैं. But it's not just about that. There are 100 ways of becoming famous, but that doesn't mean it's acceptable. I have my own way.
You have to look down as well from where you came from.
Absolutely, you have to remember where you began.
Where you started, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. It was an amazing interview. Thanks a lot. lot,
Really
and
appreciate
I
it.
support Splatterhouse.
Thank you so much, Mahali Kazmi. So this was Mahali Kazmi, people, and she was gracious enough once again. So thank you so much, Maha.
Thank you.